It says our orientation is still locked, so rotate it back. Welcome to live chat. Now we're live. No one's in there yet, but you can still talk to the pretty bird there. See the bird? Yeah. You can see. Yeah. We haven't been on live for a couple weeks, have we? You've been missing doing your live streams? You've been missing doing your lives? Okay. Well, I don't know who goes live normally this day and this time. It used to be me at 6, but it's not anymore. Well, we've been on here for a minute, and I don't see anybody. So, hey, Coro. Just popped on for a minute. Floyd's missing doing his lives. Organizing your fish room. That's what I need to be doing, but I'm having my after work coffees. Floyd, you're all excited. You haven't been live I know, there you are. You haven't been live in a couple of weeks, so there you go. Hey, Trash Cat. There's Trash Cat. Where's Huawei? Now he says, is that Huawei? Is that Huawei? Is that Huawei? Hey, Sonny. People don't like that. Sam's leaving the dog park. Hey. What's wrong? What's wrong? Nobody's talking to you. You can't hear them, can you? Yeah. I was trying to get him to say, he's saying, is that Huawei? And it sounds like, is that Huawei? 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 When he wants to go live, he says, is that Huawei? Is that Huawei? Oh my goodness, you're feisty. Hey, Kaylee. Yeah. Loud noise right in my ear. Right in my ear. You taking off? Huh? Taking off? He's a pig. Somebody said tell you you're a pig. He knows that. He knows it. See the pretty bird? Oh. You're trying to get the pretty bird? Huh? There he is. Talk to him. Say hello. Worm is right over there. Here she comes. Come on, Worm. Wormy. Up. Floyd made her get down. That's why she wasn't up here. Leave her alone. Worm. Leave her alone, Floyd. See him lunging at her. Quit. Get up here. Quit. Stop. Gonna make you get down. No, not hello. Now behave. That hurt. Tell them they're pigs. Everyone wants on Bob's lamp. Worm and Terry were both up here and they both got down when he bit me. You're a bad boy. You're a bad boy. Well, where have you been? Tell me something good going on in your life, buddy. Oh, I've been around. I've just taken the last couple of streams off. Forward, please. It's been so hot, and I've been quit working. Okay, where's my? I've got some crackers over here. Look out! Look out! What's this? This is junk line. This is junk. Quit. Hold on. Okay. You're gonna get in. Everything's good. Yeah. Yeah. He's passive aggressive. He tries to act sweet and nice, and then he gets, yes, naughty. Shh. Hey, I'm gonna get your beak. I'm gonna get your beak. Behave. Be good. Be good. There's Terry. Thank goodness. He flew over onto the snake enclosure. Hello. Yes, Bob, we thought of you Saturday. So many snakes and reptiles. Did you not do a video? I saw some of the pictures. Free Palestine from Hamas. There's the Terry. There's the Terry. Yeah, she doesn't like the camera too much. Look at the pretty dog. See the pretty dog? No, she doesn't want to look. One fire skink. You know, I used to have, that's a dog. Yeah. She's a chug. A pug chihuahua. That's her sister. Worm, what have you got on your eyelash? Looks like a weed or a leaf. We've just been outside walking. Come on, Worm. Come on. Wormy. Can you get up? Come on, you can get up there. Oh, can you get up there? Worm. Uh-oh. Now Worm's getting rowdy. Now Worm's getting rowdy. Terry won't move, will she? Oh, they're so much fun. She doesn't bark. None of them bark a lot. But when Floyd gets wound up, he can be a... Floyd, come here. Come over here. Look what I got. Look here. Look at this. Uh-huh. It's like a puppy or a little kid. You hear the rustling, you know what that is? Yeah. Hello. Let me get it torn open. Look here. Look here. That's a nice saltine. A nice saltine cracker over my fresh coffee. How about that? How about that? You see that, Terry? All it took was a cracker to get him to shut up. Yeah. Crazy roommate. Yeah. In LA, he is. He's usually pretty quiet. I've just been home a few minutes, and I had the dogs out for a walk and scooped the cat litters and gave all 10 of those guys, 5 dogs, 5 cats, treats. And he had treats too. He had some of both the cats and the dogs in his own treats. But he always needs more attention. Worm's giving him a look like, I like to have some of that cracker. Sometimes he throws pieces of stuff down deliberately to the dogs, and that's what Worm's doing. She's begging. Worm, won't give you anything? Floyd, Worm's wanting a piece of your cracker. She's begging. Oh my goodness. Just throw some food at the roommate. That's right. You doing okay? New local Austin. Oh my gosh, didn't last long. I brought him some new seed home, and he didn't seem like he cared for it too much. He did eat some of it. I don't even know if anybody is live this time of day. I used to go live every Wednesday at 6, I think. Was it 6 or 7? Anyway, I did that for a couple of years, and then it just got to be a little much with doing the reptiles on Friday and Tennessee Fish Mafia on Sunday. I am staying cool. I'm at the Ark during the hottest part of the day, and of course I have to walk the dogs several times during the day. One of them has a heart issue and she's prone to heat stroke, so she doesn't have to walk just early in the morning, and I just let her use the pads. We have pads down anyway. Floyd. Yeah. Look what a mess. These are old albums, like from when I was, I don't know, in my 20 years old, like 40 years ago, 45 years ago, and they've got like pictures of high school and kids and my daddy when he was young, and Father's Day, I think, got me thinking about all that. And I didn't get a high school yearbook, or I didn't have my senior picture made, but I have pictures in the yearbook, and you can go online and have limited access to those things. Here, you didn't finish it. Get out of that pack. Here, take the rest of it. You see him jerk it out of my hand. Uh-oh. Threw it down there to Worm. You need to fatten Worm up. Yeah. Hey, Big Steve. Just talking about looking at old pictures and stuff. I forgot that I had used to be like one of the office assistants when I was a senior, and there were a couple pictures like with the office staff, high school, in there, and I was so skinny then. Wow. And I wasn't a bad-looking kid back then. Oh. And there's one in there with myself and Barbara Smith. She was a girl that I really, really wish I had married. I think about her often. But am good. I flipped my schedule to visit Mom. I learned how to play canasta. So tonight I pay the price. I don't know how to play it. I've seen people play it before. If I make it to 3 a.m., I can sleep all day tomorrow and ready for work. There you go. Got that thought out well. Where does she live? Is she near you? He's found something to amuse himself with. That's actually a wave maker that Skipper sent me. Remember when he had those wave makers? Oh my goodness. Life lessons. Great to see you. Great to see you always too, Melvin. Always a pleasure. Those are not family members up there in the urns. Those are pets that I've had over the years. That great big one right there beside my head is Libby. She was a Mastiff Bloodhound. She's an awesome dog. She got bone cancer. That's my nephew Cole. It's 22 or 23 now, the little boy there. He's at the Ark now on the board. Came to help, and there's yours truly up there. Oh my God, the Elvis hairdo. the things that are in there, I put in there 25 years ago when I moved here. It's a 3-hour road trip. Two Buc-ee's on the way. You can't beat that. That's pretty cool. I wonder if all the Buc-ee's, I imagine they are pretty much laid out exactly the same, but I wonder if they have like, say like the super Walmarts, and I think they're all supers now, but some of them that were not were laid out differently. I love Buc-ee's. Ed's the one that turned me on to Buc-ee's. There's one on the way to Atlanta, and we've stopped in there a couple of times. There's the worm. She's wanting up awful bad. Come on, you have to push in. You have to make yourself a place. Come on. Come on. You have to make yourself a place. Tell her. Terry moved out of the way. Get out of the way. Tell her. Get her. Uh-oh. There's Floyd back. Yeah, it's like this when I get home every day. I always make sure. Oh, Floyd's gonna do Crazy Paradise. Making them big and little. What you see? You see anything? Huh? Hello? Hi there. Hi there. Is that Huawei? Shh. That's too loud, Floyd. 5 a.m. Bobby. Now, who is 5 a.m.? It's somebody that's a mod that's changed their screen name. I don't know. I don't know. You forgot to change your name? Oh, it must be Sammy. That's who it is. Cole, his first board meeting at the Ark was last week, and he was calling me Bobby, and he would say Bobby this and Bobby that. He never has called me Uncle Bobby, just Bobby. In the Ark, they call me Bob, so. Shh. Floyd. Here's Huawei. Huawei. Huawei's here. Where's Huawei? Huawei. Huawei. Where's Huawei? Man, you're jazzed up. Settle down. You want the neck stretch? Ow. You better behave. Hey. Huawei. Huawei. Where's Huawei? We got a rabbit on the deck. There's a rabbit on the deck. See more butts. Can you say happy birthday to my son Dixon? Yes. Yeah. It's probably the other one that I timed out. It's been about that long. Yeah, it does. Hadn't had any trolls on, StreamYard in a long time. I'm trying to decide whether I want to go this Friday for reptiles. I have enjoyed not streaming, but of course I miss people, but with the heat wave and working as much as I am. Floyd, why don't you go in the reptile room? Shh. Why don't you go in the reptile room? He likes it in there because it's hot. Hey, Mecum. Good to see you. Oh, hey, Phil. Yes, I remember. Good to see you. Oh, well, that's sweet, Sammy. we're going to have to escort fluid out. And I have to give you the bum's rush fluid. Yep. Maybe he'll settle down. Oh, it happens. Social media is kind of that way. Kind of that way. Don't really have anything to talk about or anything to say. I'm just going to pop on and say hi to a couple of people. But Floyd's determined to... Yes, I'm talking about you. When he learned to say what, a lot of times I say Floyd just to say it, and he answers me. He says what? And waits to hear what I'm going to say. Floyd. Floydus. Floydus. Pretty boy Floyd. Hello. It's getting sleepy. Let's do this. Let's do that. That's better. That's better. Tommy boy. Floyd is doing a stream, I think. Do you have any discus? You mentioned those in our messages. I did have 4 that I bought at that fish swap a year ago, and that's coming up. I noticed Ethan with Fish Mania posted in Tennessee Fish Mafia yesterday, I think, that the fish swap's coming up, the annual one. They're down the road from his shop at like the Civic Center. And last year I went and Ed was there, and he was trying to do like a stream with Rico. So I didn't really spend much time with Ed, but I did get 4 discos, and the guy had a ton of them, and he had a great deal on them. I think it was like $20 each, but if you got 3, you got the last 2 for 10 or 5 or something. Anyway, I got 5 of them. And one of them died on the way home, and one was dead the next morning, and I had 3 for a long time, and then one disappeared, and then there were 2 for several months, and then all of a sudden there was 1, and now they're all gone. But they were stunted. I would show them periodically. They were in the 180. They never grew. They never ever grew, and they were great eaters, and I feed a variety of stuff, so who dat? It's a new moderator, Tommy. New moderator. A Pam drawing. I love it at Trash Cap. I used to have a porcupine puffer, and it was right after I started keeping salt water, and I got ick. It was a 40-gallon tank. I got ick in that tank, and I also had a dog-face puffer, and the porcupine didn't make it, and so I've never had one since then. They are adorable. They're kind of wimpy, though. Puffers in general are a little bit wimpy, but there's some cool freshwater puffers too. My Fish Tanks Aquatics, howdy howdy. You made it back. There's his telephone. Here's his phone. And he does it like 5 times and then he stops. So that must be when it would click into the answering machine or something. It always sounds the same, and it's always like 5 complete rings like that. I'm glad he finally did that on a stream, because I've tried to record it so many times, but by the time I grab the phone, I don't have the Epistos, Mick. I do not. I started losing them and I lost the whole colony, but they had tons of fry. They were lots of fun to breed and to watch, but I'm not sure what happened to that tank. I should have pulled some out, but I didn't. A live phone, yeah, he's a mess. Ring, ring, ring. Is that Huawei? There he goes. Somebody must have picked it up that time. He only did like 3 rings. Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring. Fluid. Fluidus. You got the fish excited. They think you're going to give them something. My daughter wanted ghost shrimp. Yeah, I'm trying to think who it is. He has a different screen now, but it was the something guppy. Not the fat guppy, but the something. Hey, Craig. Good morning. And I had him on Tennessee Fish Mafia a couple of times, but he used to breed those shrimp, and when I was trying to breed them, he taught me some about them. It's really hard. You can get them to breed and to have the babies, but they just won't last. You finally got her out of your way, didn't you, baby? You finally got her out of your way. Right? You finally got that old mean Terry out of your face, huh? Y'all switch places. That's good. My daughter really likes the warbler. Oh. Hi. Hey. Huawei's on here. Where's Huawei? I sent Sam a little clip of him saying, no, he says, is that Huawei? Is that Huawei? The warbler, marblites, surface dwellers. I don't know what that is. Surface dwellers. Sonny, Ed is in charge of all that stuff. He's the one, he's the founder of the Tennessee Fish Mafia. And I'm just the codfather because he let me have the name. He thought of it, but he was kind enough to let me be the codfather. But yeah, Ed has it, and I don't know if he has any right now or not. I have 2 Tennessee Fish Mafia shirts from him. I may have a hat, I'm not sure. But accidentally swiped up, and there's some dude smoking weed. Yeah, ignore it. But check in with Ed. I got the second shirt I got from him, I got a size bigger. But also it's like a really deep plum, not even plum, it's a really cool color. I really like it. I don't wear them a lot unless I'm going to like an event or something. So as I said, I don't wear them a lot. You live in Tennessee? He mails them. Now look, Fluid, see what Fluid's doing? Get all that stuff out of my face. Yeah. See him flicking his wings. About 2 weeks ago, he started exhibiting mating behavior. Who owns the LFS? Robert, who owns the LFS, not Robert, Oh, that used to be on the Tennessee Fish Mafia. There's Ethan that owns Fish Mania, and they're going to be at the swap. It's actually our I've never been to a meeting, but I go to the swaps and stuff. The Chattanooga Fish Club. He's involved with that. Oh, Rob. You're thinking of Rob. Yeah, it's Rob. Sorry. No, you're right. It's Rob. Yeah, Rob. He owns the Aquatic Aesthetics. You're being a booger today. Oh, that doesn't work because this format, the links I post are not clickable. I love this format. It's so much easier. It makes so much sense. They're not clickable. That Tennessee Fish Mafia link is clickable. Or it says it. I mean, it's highlighted like it is. It's underlined. Yep, Rob. I haven't seen Rob in a minute. Probably it's been a couple of months. Rob's brother passed, the one that was on the liver transplant list, I want to say a month ago, maybe a little longer than that now. And I can't remember his name, darn it. But his significant other, Waylon, does my taxes and did the ARC's taxes, so I need to meet up with Waylon. Actually, next Friday, I go to my dermatologist appointment down in Chattanooga, and I was wanting to take him to coffee and just spend some time talking with him and pay him the $100 I owe him for doing my taxes for me. The link worked for you, Mickham? Okay. Well, no, he had dropped off before that. He had told Ed, and then he told me too, that he wasn't going to be going live as much. That was probably 6 months ago or something, but I don't remember the reason. He just had a lot going on in that family. He had some stuff going on at the store, and I mean some internal stuff that I know he got that worked out. And then, you know, his wife Tammy had to have knee surgery before that. So just a lot going on. Shh. Are all you guys on PC? I didn't know Keith was ill. Keith, that's not the name. If you're talking about me saying that he passed away. Mm-hmm. I heard that loud and clear, right in the ear. It's not Keith. Oh, not that Keith. KJE Keith. Yeah. I think Susie Q told us after the live stream a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Sorry, I thought I was talking about what I had been talking about. On tablet. Yep. Life happens, that's for sure. That pretty snake doesn't want to get out of its TV dinner box. I had one of those fake bark things I put in there, and it didn't seem to like it, so I gave it a box. I'd had it a temporary box in there before. There's a heat pad under that box, and it stays in that box 90% of the time. Yeah. I don't know Keith except that I bought some, like Dr. Basilier's food and some things, like maybe some plants. I can't remember what all I got from him, but that's been a minute. And then he had those giveaways on Susie's channel several months ago, and I think I won one, but then I gave it away on my channel. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Doing fine, working more than I would like to, which is volunteering work. But it's just that time of year. There's always more volunteers and more help when school's in and when the weather's cooler, so. On mobile in the vertical format, I cannot. Huh. Well. Yeah, I've still been doing Dan's because it's just modding. And I lurk in there sometimes too. Dan's is pretty easy to mod because he tells you exactly what he wants and what he doesn't want. And so over the years, I think people have come to understand what they can do and what they can't, so it's real easy to mod in there. Thank you. Are you doing okay? Yeah, I just need to decompress a little bit, and sometimes when you're trying to get a guest or to see if you've got a panel or to be home at a certain time when you're running behind from work, and sometimes to do a stream is not a fun thing. It gets to be a chore sometimes, so that's and I don't mean that bad. I just it's not always a good thing, so it's a real easy thing not to do, just to cancel and take that hour or hour and a half or whatever and do something else, like take a nap. Oh gosh, yeah, it keeps me busy all the time. Right now I'm there Monday through Thursday, then I do get Fridays off, and then I'm there Saturday morning and Saturday evening for kennel duties, and then I'm back Monday. But I'm on call all the time, and we've got an experienced staff there, so I hardly ever hear anything or get asked anything or anything. They usually just say this happened or I noticed this and this is what I did, and just let me know, just to FYI, so that makes it real easy. Uh-oh. Always saw a flashy thing or something and got distracted. Get all the seeds over there under the rat boys. They've been messy. That's like number 3 on my list, is to sweep and mop this room and the kitchen. Floyd? Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring. Doing after Mass after my dad's passing. Taking care of, and yeah. My dad passed the big eclipse we had, I don't know, 6-7 years ago. And he lived in California with my younger brother, 10 years younger. So I didn't have to do anything or anything like that. But still, it was a big adjustment. He'd been in hospice and he was 80-something, so yeah. It was a big change for my brother and my stepbrother, because my dad owned a couple of businesses, 2 or 3, and they worked for him, and they would go visit him every morning and tell him what they were going to be doing and get advice and check in with him, So I know it was a big change for them. Somebody went to sleep. Finally squeaked and squawked himself out. Care of your sister or his sister? Well, I guess you would say your aunt. Well, you need to move on down here, Trash Cat. What's the problem? It's not, well, yeah, it does get dirty because I have the 5 dogs and 5 cats. So I do have 2 vacuums, nice vacuums. There's one of them over there in that pile of stuff. I see the hose on the floor. That stuff still to be put in the garage or the attic, or stuff out of the fish room. There it focused finally. All kinds of stuff in that pile of stuff on that chair. That's what I mainly need to do, is just go ahead and get stuff organized from these different projects and get it put away. But yeah, this room doesn't take long because it's a good sized room, but there's these big tanks and stands and all that, so it's mostly just sweeping around the stuff. The dining room's where the mice are in there, and rats now too, so that does have to be mopped good, and because they are messy. Let me see if these rats will wake up. These 2 are my pets. There's the sweet ones. Oh wait, oh wait. Rat boys. Rat boys. Where are those sweet rat boys at? Rat boys, there's one. There's one. Where you at? Come here, Bubba. Bubba, where are you? There he's coming. There he is. Where is he? I can't find him. There. Yeah. I almost always have something to feed him, a piece of cheese or something. He's so dwarfy with his little ears. That is Toby. He was about half that size when I got him for one of my big snakes for food that's since learned to eat mice, but the snake wasn't eating for a couple of weeks, and so this guy kept in a different area, and then he got sick, and so I was afraid to feed him. It was just a respiratory thing, which rats do get sometimes. But he started growing, and I named him, so there you go. Don't ever name the food. And then people told me that rats are so social, they need, wake up you rats, that they need friends. So I got him another boy, which was a feeder rat, about his size. That's Jojo. I had a little rat that was a little mouse. Here he comes. Jojo, come on. They've got it rough. Got a hammock. There he is. Come on, Bubba. Rats are super smart. There he is. And they don't ever get fluid, but they act like they're going to sometimes. This is his old cage that he never uses, so I let them have it. But he still comes and likes to perch there sometimes. There he is. It's a big boy. Here, let's zoom back out. There he is. That's Jojo. But they're very social. Bonus time, so I can't complain in that way. That's nice. These guys, they wrestle. Hey, Paul. They wrestle and they play and they bathe each other, and so I'm glad I did get him a buddy. Usually don't bother him this early. See how derpy he looks, and he is derpy too. Like I'll be giving him a treat or something, and while he's thinking about it, the other one will come up and jerk it and grab it away. Look at that. Look at that. Look at them. They're good boys. They are good boys. My hairless rats bite, and they bite hard. So have to keep my fingers out of their way. Got 8 new babies. They are smart, right? Was getting a phone call then, but I don't know who that was. See, the mice are all asleep. It's dark in there. All asleep. See all those mice. These guys are moving into a new enclosure tonight. See all the white. They're all asleep. They wake up just before I go to bed. I feed them and clean them and all that. Rats are sweet, but they have short life. They do. Lucky, how are you doing? And look at that. Look at that. They're in here because it's warmer in here. It's like 8 or 10 degrees warmer when you walk in. Yep. Yep. I just got a low battery notice. So if it dies on me, guys, and I'm still rambling, I've been on 45 minutes. I haven't had hairless cats, but I think if we got one at the Ark, I would get it. But I've seen them like at some of the exotic animal stores, events, not stores. That's my newest snake there. It's not gonna focus. She is a beauty. I've had her just over a week, and she ate the day after I got her, and then she stayed in her hide there. That's the hide that used to be in that other snake that didn't want it. She stayed in there for like 5 days, and I made her get out. I was afraid she wasn't okay, so now she's soaking in her water. But yeah, I've read that those hairless rats. Look at that worm. She doesn't mind being on camera. She doesn't mind. She's a baby. Oh, worm. I'm gonna get Hawaiian barbecue. Be back. I wish you hadn't said that. I've got a little, one of those little rotisserie hens that I've eaten about half of. And I think I'm gonna debone it and make me a cold open-faced chicken sandwich. That's what I was thinking about having. Or a hamburger. One of those two. Terry said the chicken sounds good. Oh my gosh. Worm slapped my arm away from Terry. You girls are so jealous of each other. Yes, you are. It's strange and fun how things multiply in the house apartment whenever you try to clean and fix things at home. Exactly. Yeah. Yep. There's always something to do. Oh, she's a baby. Oh, worm. Yazzie's doing good. He's going to see his vet to get his eyes checked. It's been 6 months. Next Friday. And Princess has 2 little lumps on 2 different legs. And the vet said we can watch it, but I worry too much, so I'm going to get them taken off in the morning. And then the evening, Yazzie's appointment's the same day. And she'll be ready to come home with us. Down to 10%. Girl. Look at that girl. She's holding my hand so I can't move. Look at that. I'm showing them how you do. Showing them how you do. Yeah. You ain't no good. No, you're not. Well, whoever that was left a long-ass voicemail, or it just popped up anyway. Tanks, pumps, and buckets. That's what I've got, taking those, close to 60 tanks down I've still got tanks sitting everywhere. You can see them in the hallway stacked out there, and got them in my, not in the dining room, but I've got them in my kitchen, like the breakfast table out there on the table. I've got some in the living room there, so I need to get those out to the garage. I've got some 55s and 40s that I just need to finish cleaning out, and I'm going to be reorganizing this room, trying to get those in here and these smaller tanks out of here for reptiles. MTS is a wonderful thing. It really is. I don't think any of these guys are out and about. Here's one of the rat snakes peeping out. Down there. There's Prinny. There's Prinny. Yep, she's going to go get a boo-boo off. She's got 2 boo-boos on her leg. And there's those guys. Hanging out. Yeah, it's early. It's weird, the snakes do know the difference. When it gets dark, they know it. They start coming out. Here's a ball python. All my enclosures are water spotted. Floyd left a feather. Hey, Elfish. Yeah, I'm down to, I think it's 34 tanks now. Here he is. There he is. Yeah, you fell asleep, so we left you sleeping. Came in here. Didn't want to bother you. Oh, Paul, those are agamas. They look like bearded dragons, though. They're agama lizards. Clown agamas. And I think the male is the one in the front. But that's their worm dish they eat out of. And that's probably why they're in it. They're wanting some. They also love crickets. They had crickets last night. Was that a blue healer? A rented basement for breeding one day. Yeah, I know. I hate to get rid of any of these tanks too. Yeah, they probably are waiting for food. Those guys are really smart and they're real tame. They'll jump on my hand and stuff. I think that's just the way agamas are. But yeah, they had some romaine lettuce and some crickets last night, so they probably don't need a lot. And they won't drink water out of a bowl. They're kind of like chameleons. They have to drink it off of leaves and stuff like that. I don't see the chameleon. She also had all that last night. Oh, she's moving around over there. She's awake. Yeah, this is a buffet. Lots of crickets in there. Probably can't see them, but I don't know, there's probably 50 or so in there. There were 100. Was that a blue healer? A blue healer like a dog? Are you talking about Princess? Floyd. It's the biggest snake I have in there, and he always wants to get over there because he knows they can't get him. And some of them will come up and take a close look at him. He's going over there to bite on that limb that's sticking down in the enclosure. Floyd, the snakes are going to get you. Yeah, they are. Better leave them alone. He doesn't care. Princess is she's a whodunit something. She's a purebred good girl. Can you speak? Can you speak? Princess? Can you speak? Can you sit? No, sit. Speak. Look here. Sit. Don't worry about Floyd. Sit. Speak. Put it out of sequence. Can you speak? Speak. Hurry. Speak. Oh. Can you speak? Hurry. Speak. No. You silly girl. You already had your treat when I got home, didn't you? Can you speak? Speak. Speak, Princess. Oh. Can you speak? Go ahead. Speak. Speak. There she goes. See that? She's a good girl. Can you spin around? Spin around. Spin around. Oh, good girl. Gosh. Okay, guys. I'm gonna get off here and see who left me a message and make my burger. Make my burger. Terry likes to hear about the food, don't you, Terry? Oh, bless her. You're sweet girls. All right, guys. How old is she? She was 10 when I got her a year and a half. The ARC owner surrendered. She came from a really bad domestic situation, lots of screaming and shouting, and husband and wife didn't want the dogs. There were 2 of them, but one ran away, the husband said. They had toddlers. She didn't want the toddlers. She didn't want the dogs. She didn't want the husband. Anyway, that was his story. But so when she came, she was heartworm positive, and I just really thought she was cool the way she looked, and I wanted another female dog. So I got her. You have something wrong with you to come here. Right, Worm? Worm and Terry are kind of the exceptions, but they're about 5 now, so. A chicken burger for dinner. I could do that. Thanks, guys. I'm just sitting here rambling, about to fall asleep. See y'all soon in a live stream, I hope. GRB. Great. I hope you're doing well. Miss you guys. Now I gotta figure out how to get out of here, Terry. It's not like StreamYard, that's for sure.